So the cinematic for Abyss alongside some in-game screenshots just got released. So let's take a look at all this new footage and dive into some of the details that it gives us. First of all, let's start off with this tweet from Valorant. It is going to be only 2 sites, just an A and B, no C to worry about here, and it's going to have a 3-lane layout. So you've got your lane towards A, your lane towards B and mid, nice and simple. And then the gimmick for this map, you know how Lotus has the rotating doors, Fracture is Fracture, Icebox had ziplines everywhere. Well, the gimmick here is death drops. And since that means plural, you can imagine there's going to be multiple points on this map where you can fall off. We obviously had that shot yesterday that I was talking about, but you can see a few other points in the trailer. For example, here where Omen TPs into the rocks and tries to knife this guy. There's this part where Clove makes this jump and tries and gets on the zipline. So it does seem like there's going to be multiple points in the map here where you can potentially fall off if you're not careful. That's pretty exciting. So I believe this screenshot that I'm showing you now is going to be mid. Having said that, we don't have the actual, in-game minimap just yet, so I don't know for sure. This does look like a mid to me though, and I suspect that window there would be towards the defender spawn, but that's just a guess. And then if you pay careful attention to that box on the right and that little grey line on the ground to the left of it, now we seem to be on the other side of this angle we were just looking at. So that box on the left you can jump up on, and this seems to be where the defenders are going to be holding mid. Here's a link going towards A, another link going towards A. A zipline that I'm not too sure where on the map this would be. And this is one of the sites, I'm not sure if it's A or B, but it's what we were talking about yesterday with that giant pit in the middle you can fall off. And I believe you'll be able to jump all the way on top of this box. It's sort of hard to tell on the left there if you can jump all the way up. If there's a smaller box to jump on, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, one last thing to talk about from the trailer is actually the ending. Because you see Omen, Clove and ISO getting ready to fight all these hourglass agents. And then it cuts and we see this silhouette in this really cold looking room. Now my first thought was that it looks like Omen's hands, but we did just see him fighting those hourglass agents, so it could just be like a time jump thing. He's done fighting and now he's in this ice room finding whoever's meant to be in here. Remember, he did used to work for this agency, so what I'm thinking now is that it's actually some sort of clone of Omen. There used to be theories of ISO was actually a different version of Omen, from a different timeline or something along those lines, like a clone of him. But I think this could actually be a clone of Omen because it used to work for this agency. And now we see this cold room with someone that potentially looks like him. So let me know what theories you guys have about that room on Abyss, or any other questions you have about this map. I'll be getting access to it later today, so hopefully in around 12 hours from now I can make a few videos on it. So yeah, keep an eye out for that.